Hey guys, welcome back to Brandon Does Barbecue. Today we're going to spatchcock and smoke a whole chicken. So as you can see, there's a little bit of a change of scenery. We've had some inclement weather lately. So I brought this propane smoker, Old Faithful, my first smoker, in the garage, and then suddenly it stopped raining. So either way, we're gonna continue the cooking here. So for this chicken, we're gonna start off by spatchcocking it, which is essentially cutting out the spine and laying the bird flat. Then we're gonna go ahead and make up a simple injection. Then we're gonna hit it with a couple of fresh herbs and spices. For this chicken, we are going to start by cutting off anything that's just hanging off, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then there's this little tail piece, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. Go ahead and flip your bird over. Then you can just kind of feel right where the neck is, and you can kind of use that as a guide. And you're just going to want to cut alongside of that and pull out that spine. And there it is. So take that, and if you want, you can go ahead and clean up what's on the inside here. You got a little bit of gut still in there from when it was cleaned out. But overall, I'd say that looks good. Go ahead and flip it over. And you're gonna kind of want to put a little pressure in here. And that's gonna get it to flatten out. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and make up our injection. In the smoker I have a thing of melted butter. Ooh, smells smoky. Into that melted butter, we're going to add in a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. I don't have any real measurement, I'm just going to do a couple dashes. Alright. We'll go ahead and give that a mix. Go ahead and get yourself a marinade injector. Alright, let's go ahead and juice this bird up. And you're just gonna hit it a couple times on the breast and a little bit on the thigh. Alright, now that we got our injection, we're gonna go ahead and separate the skin from the breast meat. I got a few sprigs of rosemary over here. We're gonna place that under the skin to impart some more flavors. Now to separate the skin, you're just going to want to get your fingers underneath, and you're probably going to have to work it a little bit, but as you can see, once you get in there, it starts to come right up. Alright, for the binder, we're going to use some canola oil. Just give it a few sprays. This will also help crisp up the skin. And then for seasonings, I got equal parts kosher salt and pepper with a couple dashes of garlic powder. And just coat that nice and even. And then we got some diced up thyme. I'll just give it a little bit of that. Alright, now it's time to get this bird in the smoker. We got the smoker running at 275 degrees, and today we're going to use apple wood chips. Now make sure you get yourself a wireless thermometer. Make sure you probe it in the deepest part of the breast. And basically we're going to wait until the internal temperature reaches 165 degrees. Alright guys, it's been about 3 hours. The internal temperature of the breast finally hit 165, so it's ready to come out. Alright, so this bird's been resting for about 10 minutes. We wanted to make sure that we get all those juices to redistribute throughout the meat. Now, before we carve into it, we want to make sure we get the rosemary out because you don't want to go chopping into a big stick of rosemary. So let's grab that. Alright, now to carve this bird, we're going to start by removing the legs. So you're just going to slice right under there. Should be pretty easy, shouldn't be anything holding it together. There's that one. Ooh, lots of juices. Good sign. And now for the breast, you're just gonna cut along this middle section. And you'll kind of feel the ribs down here. You're just gonna wanna cut against those and slowly work the breast out. Alright, so after 3 hours, chicken is finally done. I've been waiting, I'm hungry, so I'm excited to try this. We're going to get a nice piece of this breast meat right here. Oh, you can just see the injection just like glistening off of it. That's probably the most moist chicken I've ever made. You really get the rosemary in there. It's kind of got like that holiday flavor going on. But man, that is a moist turkey, or chicken, not a turkey. Well guys, I appreciate you watching and joining me on this 3-hour chicken journey. It was a good time. It turned out well. So if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and all that jazz. And I'll see you next time.